Good morning. I'm Jim Hendricks. My wife, Lisa, and I, we own this car. It's 1935 SS One Airline Saloon, made by SS Cars Limited. And this is, they made 624 of these, of which there's 16 left. It's an underslung chassis, so that was very unique in the 1930s. So that means that you have a long, low silhouette of the car. Very sporting. The wheels are knockoffs. They're Rudge Whitworth racing wheels, and you see the chrome rim around the perimeter. This was Art Deco period 1935, where most car manufacturers were making something with a streamlining and swept back design. And most cars in the day had vertical louvers. This one has horizontal. As far as, wind sheeting, if you look at the louver, it's taller at the front than it is at the back. So just a little interesting feature that they would go to that extent to, allow a car to be as streamlined as it could be. It has a sunroof. The sunroof, again, in a wind sheeting perspective, instead of so many of them would lift up and go out, this one drops down and it slides back to about here. It's mechanical, no cranks. The windshield opens, hinges at the top, opens like this, and they call that air conditioning. It has dual side mount spares, and interesting part about even the tires. The tires, the sidewall pattern and the tread pattern are the same as what's in the owner's manual from 1935. We were lucky enough to be able to find them. It's electric wipers. These are called rain shields. In England, it rains a lot. People would smoke. As a result, you see the ashtray there on the dash and on the other side. So people crack their windows to let the smoke out. Well, when you would do that, you'd get all wet. Not in England. You're going to protect it. You've seen these on modern cars, but that was standard, and that's glass. These are the trafficators. I'll show you something interesting on the interior. It's an all-leather interior. It has picnic tables in the back where my wife has outfitted them. Back in 1935, the owner of the company, William Lyons, later to be knighted in the 50s as Sir William Lyons for his achievements in the automotive business, he had an appendectomy when it was time to design this interior. And he says to the guys, well, would you make it like my office chair? As a result, the shape of the seating, and it's got 4 bucket seats. Then the gentleman who did the interior did a little research, and they determined the design of the 1935 person. So they made one for my wife, and they did it because she needs a place to put her stuff at a car show. Nobody knows it's loaded with all their things. It's a steel chassis. It has everything from the chassis up is ash, so it's a wood. The body is steel, and it's nailed to the ash. So that's the structure. It's called coach building. This is the brake light. That's the tail light, and that's the running light. That is called an owl eye. And if you go a little bit lower, you'll see the Buck 512. That is the original registration from the car in 1935, and it started life in London. This has the larger of the 2 engines in it. This is a 2663 side valve engine. It's 20 taxable horsepower, 70 brake horsepower. These carburetors are rare as hen's teeth. They're called RAGs, and we didn't have them originally when we found the car 30 years ago. And so we had to look for them. It took me 8 years to find them. And you can see right here on the flange is the serial number of the carburetor, and they are consecutive serial numbers. So it came off of one in the Eastern Bloc, and we were lucky enough to get it. This is the body number here, 7887. It's all matching numbers, and it's the original color combination of all silver, which means silver body, wings, and wheels, with a special light blue interior to commemorate the silver jubilee of King George V. So they only made 5 cars of all the different models that they made in 1935 in this color combination. This is one of them. We're Jaguar collectors, so we collect something from each era of the company. And this is the third era, or the third important thing that the company did. And, being the development of the underslung chassis, it's significant. And then the Art Deco design and the streamlining made sense. It took us 4 years to find one of these. There are 16 left, but when we started looking, there were 6. So we have found the rest.